Alright, today's story is coming from Creepy Encounters. Titled, Man Followed Me Around a Grocery Store. I, mid-20s female, went to a local grocery store tonight around 5 p.m. It's winter and getting dark by 5 p.m. where I live. I was in an aisle taking my time, deciding between the options, when this late 20s, early 30s looking guy with light features, glasses, and a scruffy beard comes up right next to me and just stands there. I didn't think much of it, or even look at him at first, because I figured, whatever, he's just looking too. But then after a few seconds I noticed he wasn't moving or doing anything, and just standing there. So I looked at him, and he was already staring at me. For a half second I thought he might say something to me, so I stood there for just a second, just to look back at him, and he didn't say anything, so I just turned and walked fastly away. At this point, I'm thinking, okay, that was weird, but whatever. Probably just an awkward guy who doesn't know how to talk to women. Then, not 30 seconds later, I'm in another aisle, and I see him out of the corner of my eye coming down the aisle I'm in, again, staring right at me. So again, I walk away as fast as I could and just went into the self-checkout. While I was at self-checkout, I'm looking over my shoulders the whole time making sure he isn't behind me anymore, and he's not. I start walking out of the store, relieved that once again I was just being paranoid and I wasn't ever in any real danger. As I'm walking out, I decide to look behind me one more time, and there he is. Right f***ing behind me. I then notice he has nothing in his hands, no groceries, and he's heading toward the door right on my heels. Without even thinking, I stop dead in my tracks. I look right at him, and he's already looking at me. Then he puts his head down looking at his phone and walks past me out the door. He bought nothing. I'm so scared at this point. My head is spinning. I don't know what to do. I can see my car because I parked close to the exit, thank goodness, so I call my fiance and sprint as fast as I can to my car. I jump in, lock the doors, and start looking for this guy. Then, I see him. He's aimlessly walking around the parking lot through the cars. He's pretty far away from me at this point, and I have my fiance on the phone, so I'm feeling somewhat safe again. I watched him walk around for another few seconds before I got out of there. I have no idea what this guy was doing, or what his motive could have been. Maybe he was just a weird dude who doesn't know how to talk to girls. Or maybe he was a predator with dangerous intentions. Or maybe he thought I looked like easy prey for a robbery. The thing I can't wrap my head around is the fact that each time I noticed him, he was already staring at me. He was not discreet at all, and I would think a dangerous predator might be a little bit more conspicuous. He also didn't buy anything from the grocery store, which I also can't understand. I was in the store about 5 minutes before I noticed him, so I'm sure he didn't follow me into the store. Am I being paranoid? There's a lot that didn't feel right, so I'm having a really hard time trying to rationalize this experience. Definitely a creepy encounter. Alright, that'll be the end of the story. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Peace.